Welcome! It's a new day. It's a new night.
It's a new week!
It's a new week. So, unfortunately, as you guys are probably wondering where we're at right now, today is upload day and we don't got anything to upload right now. But, obviously I'm recording right now, so we're recording today on a Sunday, which is something we don't typically do, but we're doing it. So, I got some things to update you guys on. We have been, main reason why we haven't really been uploading that much is,
we've been moving snow.
We've been moving snow. Cole's been moving snow. Cole had a couple things to do on Kane. Blue Collar has just been outside waiting on parts and stuff. But we did do a little bit of work on Kane last night. It was a little shop night. Didn't record it. We should have because, well, I'll let Cole explain. Cole, what happened last night?
So if you guys remember from the last video, Coop and I went out wheeling in that like 2 inches of snow or whatever. And I noticed that it was wheel hopping a lot, just in that little bit of snow. So we got probably 2.5, 3 foot more since then. And I took it out one day and it was wheel hopping really bad. Pulled it in the garage, was looking at it. My front diff on this is welded. So I was really scared that my spider gears, the welds on those were cracking. So I want to pull the diff cover off and just double check to make sure that they're not broken. Well, Coop and I pulled the diff cover last night and had a little surprise in there. Coop told me when he pulled it out of the garage the other morning that it seemed like my front end was frozen. I was like, there's no way. There's no possible way. It was frozen. It took on a little bit of water. The diff fluid in there looked like, you know, milk. Literal white milk, not even chocolate milk.
Chunky milk.
Chunky milk.
Like I'm talking the milk that you get out of Family Dollar that's been sitting there for 2 months. It was disgusting. It was chunky. I popped that diff cover off and I'm like, Cole, get the camera. But we're just like, you know what? We'll just get it all freshened up. We inspected it real well and it wasn't that bad. It looked pretty recent. I'd say it happened right when we went through that first long...
Yeah, that really long water crossing that we did a couple videos ago. But yeah, we got it drained, got it all cleaned out. You know, we only had to use a couple cans of brake cleaner. You know, probably only about like 7 or 8.
Yeah, just a couple cans.
We got that done. Got it all cleaned out. Regooped it. Added more diff fluid to it. Clean diff fluid this time. And jacked it up. Front wheel bearings were loose. Torqued those down. It should be good to go. We think we found out where the water was coming in from. My vent tube had a burn hole in it. It touched my exhaust at some point. Assuming a whole lot of water got in there when we were doing that water crossing. So I'm going to splice that together real quick and she should be back in business.
And while Cole is doing that, I finally brought in the Sterling 10.5. We've had it in front of the heater all day. Not all day, but mainly like 2 hours ago. I unloaded it all by myself. That sucked. But I'm going to start chopping it up and stuff tonight. So I need to get calipers for it. Probably gonna slap some pads on there too. I don't think I have any of those. And mainly just trim it up. Get it ready for the truss and 4-link brackets. But yeah, I also do have something else to show you guys that came in. So, as you guys can see, Blue Collar is all brushed off. And you guys can't see me, but we got I feel like I'm telling a scary story. But we got mad snow. I'm talking like there was if I can figure out how to do it, I will put a picture of Blue Collar before I shoveled it off. But we got some mad snow. But some cool stuff that showed up is my 40s. I got 2 of them because I'm cheap and I'm spacing it out. But yeah, we're going with Maxxis razors. They're 40 by 1350, 17-inch wheel, obviously. But yeah, they're absolutely huge. I wanted to go Coopers, but I really wanted to try something different, so I got those. So I'm gonna get started on the rear axle, and I'll see how much progress I can get done tonight. It's a Sunday, it's kind of late, so obviously I'm not gonna be, going crazy at it, but I definitely need to get some progress done on it. So it'll be a Sunday night, and then I'll probably come here tomorrow or Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, to finish trimming things up, because I don't have that much to trim off of it. So I'm gonna get started while Kole fixes his Jeep. Right, Kole?
Yeah, this is another part of that, how not to. I don't recommend just splicing your breather hose back together, but you know what? I don't want to do it another way, so.
And also, this means Kole is gonna have a movable Jeep, and maybe we'll go test out his wheel bearings and see if that quit the hop sometime this week. Never know. Never know. Never know with Kole. Alright. To work I go. Alright, so got the axle stripped of all of the lines, brake lines, brake hoses, emergency brake cables, stuff like that. So now I gotta get these perches off. I have to take the rotors off and delete all the emergency brake stuff. And at some point, I'd like to take off the diff cover.
That time I'm working man.
So, we're gonna get to all that next. Maybe the perches tonight. Depends how I'm feeling. Alright, so we just got done reassembling this to get the dust shield off. Now we got all the e-brake stuff off that side. Got to do that side. And then Cole's still tightening bolts over there. And then we're gonna be probably putting this thing on snowmobile jacks to make this thing mobile.
Whoa.
It would be nice if we could.
Those are car dollies, man.
Are they really?
No, but they
Oh.
definitely are in this case.
They're are axle dollies that are specifically made for axles.
Can't get those at Harbor Freight.
You can't, no. But can we empty out the Country Fresh over here? I'd like to pull this diff cover.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
I hope this one looks just like mine.
It shouldn't. It still moves.
flying loops, silly.
So then we're gonna pull off the diff cover. There goes my back. Da-na-na-na. Hey, e-brake stuff's already D-worded. Done.
A lot easier than this one.
Yeah, it looks like they use the same maneuver to take off the dust shield on this side.
Oh, nice!
Yeah, undo the bolts and take the
Yeah,
whole.
yeah.
How we looking?
I don't know. Looking like we might not hit it. Looking like we don't have to.
Looking a little rusty. Looking like we got a limited slip. Alright, so we got the diff cover off. To an unpleasant surprise. Some people would be happy about it.
Not a wheeler.
Not a wheeler. So, as you can see, this is our only little sight hole to weld spiders, and you just can't get to it. Also, it didn't have that much fluid in it. Don't mind the gray. That was from the Dana 44 over here. But
What? Oh, the milkshake?
yeah, the milkshake. There's a little bit of milkshake going on in there, but it's just because I reused the same bucket we drained Kole's diff from. But yeah, we have a limited slip. Hopefully it works really good. It probably won't though. The clutches don't look too good in it. But I think I've had it for the night. We're gonna do a little bit of cleanup and probably call it a night. Hello, it is Monday. You guys saw in the last clip that we were all sad about this being a limited slip. Well, we did some YouTube searching around and we found a way to actually weld these. So, I'm not going to be going over that this video, but that's going to be in the future. We are going to give this limited slip an attempt at welding those spiders together. And especially these diffs, the clutches just wear out quick, so no point in trying to roll with the limited slip. We're just gonna weld them. So right now, I am getting ready to get these leaf spring perches out of here, because we don't like leaf spring perches. Kyle does, not us, not me and Kole. So I'm gonna set up the camera, get a couple clips of me cutting off these leaf spring perches, and then we're pretty much all trimmed up for the truss. Waiting on that from Barnes. I ordered it like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, and I've still yet to even get the notification that it shipped. So I'm pretty upset about that. But I'm gonna call them tomorrow if I remember and see what's going on there. I did order some more stuff last night, so hopefully that stuff gets here quick, unlike my truss. But I do have a lot of cleaning up to do on this axle. I want the axle tubes nice and cleaned up, kind of like how my front diff turned out, so I'm gonna get to it. Hello, it's a new day. The other night I got really upset. I came out here and I think I recorded a little bit, but probably not gonna post it because it was kind of useless. I got one off, finally. What a pain in the butt. So originally, the other night, as you guys can see, there's a hole right down in the middle. and I didn't notice that that, like, see the light shining through that hole? I couldn't tell that that was just a random hole. But I watched all these videos of these guys, you know, just cutting the welds off and hammering them off. And I'm like, I cut the welds and I'm hammering and I'm like, man, this thing's not coming off. I couldn't get it to budge. But one thing I did notice is they had it upside down, which I did not try the other night. So tonight I came out here with some Sawzall blades, thinking that this hole in the center, I originally thought that was a weld, because it's kind of filled in halfway, like exactly, but I thought that was a weld. So I was like, man, I'm just cutting this wrong. I gotta get some Sawzall blades and I'll come back and, you know, just chop it up in a bunch of pieces and get it that way. But after, you know, looking at it a little bit and noticing that the other one has a hole in it as well, but wasn't filled in, I was like, man, let me just tip this whole axle upside down, give it a couple swings, and it came off. So I'm gonna show you guys how to take off the next one. So as you guys see right here, there's a weld, and right here there's a weld. Here's that little hole I was talking about, and obviously it was filled with some water when I had this thing tipped upside down. So what you're gonna do is take your cutoff wheel and then you're gonna take a big old hammer. Take your big old hammer and you're gonna turn your axle upside down and swing. So as you guys see, I did make a little progress just cleaning it up. I didn't want to feel completely useless when I came here. I think that was Monday, but it's Wednesday. I'm hoping to get this axle cleaned up real nice. Get these leaf spring perches off and have a nice ready to go in axle. Other than we gotta take that we gotta take that carrier out and weld it, which is gonna be a pretty decent job. We'll probably get it done Friday or Saturday night, but I'm late on videos, so I need to show you guys this because I didn't upload this Sunday and I apologize. But we're gonna get at it. Don't do this. We got it. All right. I am out of breath. That sucked. Like terribly. Like I want to say it's worse than that other one I did. And yeah, it sucked. But here's the outcome. as you guys can see, it is pretty rusted right here. It's actually indented a little bit, just from, you know, rust and stuff, which is not the coolest, but it'll live. I did ding up the axle tube really badly on this side, like worse than that side, which also really sucks, but it is what it is. I'm gonna get this axle cleaned up the rest of the way, and then I gotta cut these nubs off, and the axle housing will be ready. We do have to weld the axle tubes to the pig, and other than that, getting the diff sorted out, but that'll be in a later video. So I'm gonna get this axle tube all cleaned up and nice and spiffy looking for you guys, and that'll be that. Alright guys. What?
Got your boogers taken care of?
Yeah, I got my boogers taken care of. Alright. She's all cleaned up. What a pain in the butt those leaf spring perches were, but it's all done. And it's looking pretty spiffy. Kole's over here just making a racket.
Yeah. Let's see if anyone in the can beat me. Okay, that one doesn't count.
But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Kole, any words now that you're actually here?
Like, comment, subscribe.
You heard the man. Next video you guys are probably gonna see is either us welding that limited slip or mounting some wheels and tires. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.